Okay, another quick one. Okay, this I was getting to the Apple. Okay, the Apple computer was $666 when it first sold. So that's the Apple computer, which reminded me of the Paul McCartney being dead. Okay, Apple. Paul is dead. The apple, however, has even more significance because you guys can remember that's what Adam bit into with Eve before the whole time thing began or whatever, the fall from the Garden of Eden. So once man fell from the Garden of Eden because of the knowledge that he got from eating that little piece of apple, he kind of lost his wisdom in a way. His little window inside somehow was being blocked. But he was smart. He could open up that window or let a little light into it. Now, a little light, if you watch some of my other videos, is a little light inside all of us that we can kind of tap into. Which is why it's very important that you know yourself. You know yourself heart and mind. And you get that stuff kind of straight. And when you straighten it out, it's kind of like a square. Where's my little square? There's your little mind. There's your heart. So you got to get that stuff square, working on the same page. Yeah, so you got to circle it. Yeah, like I said, you can circle it either way you want. You can circle your heart and mind. That's the square of the heart and mind, but you get that little mind thing, and that heart thing circling, then you can square it. So on this one, you circled your own square. This one, you're squaring your own circle. Okay, and all this, it's kind of clear to a lot of people. Back before they bit into that apple. Now, as we know, the apple equals 666 because that was the little thing that the snake got Eve to trick Adam into biting, into giving him knowledge, losing his wisdom, unless he opened the window to his heart and mind. I've drawn that back again. The apple is also signified by Apple computers. Yeah, selling for $666.66. You people can Google that stuff on YouTube. So my Paul is dead tape. This one I'm going to actually label Paul is dead, and the other one I'm going to label Paul is dead too. Yeah, because my phone died right in the middle of my last recording. So again, we're bringing this all back for everybody. This is just an outline of a rough draft of a book. But it seems like Google, for some odd reason, said they're going to do no evil, might be evil. Yeah, who would have thought? A few of us. So, and that kind of circles around Google and YouTube. The Apple, now I think the Apple and the window are connected. And like we know, Apple computers is also 666. Now the Apple, that Adam and Eve bit into, gave them knowledge, but that was also evil. So before I unpack all of this stuff, I'm unpacking it for myself too. Tomorrow I might have even more information. So this is again reminding me that the apple reminds me of Paul McCartney. Now, Paul McCartney, I think he died in an automobile accident in 66. I don't know when he died. But there's a huge rumor going around that the real Paul McCartney died. Now, I'm going to kind of try and confirm it, maybe in my second book. It's going to be called American Babylon, where I'm going to continue to show you people how the U.S. of America, good old U.S. of America, equals 666. Numerically, if you add up the numbers, I explained it in another video called Fun with Math. Maybe I'll recap that a couple times and hammer this stuff really out for you people because it is confusing. It's not only my story that's confusing, though. It's all of our lives stories that are confusing. So everybody, needs to calm down and start talking to each other. And we can circle our own hearts and minds, or we can square our own hearts and minds. It doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters is that you know yourself and you have a little bit of faith in God. And if you have a little bit of faith in God, you're going to remember all the stuff He wrote on your heart. For me, that was wisdom and understanding. I just lacked clarity. But now I'm kind of getting clarity. But forgot to introduce myself as a painkiller. Because, well, I don't want to unpack everything. It's Killer Cow Studios. Work this stuff out even more so people can start to pick up what I'm saying. It's Painkiller. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, and I'm going to call this one Paul is Dead. I'm going to call it Paul is Dead too. And I can recap it a little bit later if I need to. This is the mind. What the fuck? 3.2 working draft of a rough outline and a lawsuit at the same time.